There comes a time in every gamer's life where you come across a spot in your favorite game that's so scenic, it makes you stop and tell yourself, wow, this really is a blinker spot. You know the ones, from breathtaking views that stop you in your tracks, to a low-key chill spot you know would be a vibe to spark up at. Whether it's the rolling hills or a stunning sunset over a beach, it's that moment when you feel like you just want to step into that world and feel what it's like to really be there. Today, I'm taking you guys to my personal top 10 blinker locations in Super Mario Sunshine. So, grab your sunscreen and a full charge battery, because we're about to dive into the paradise of Isle Delfino. And of course, we're taking a blinker before we start. So let's go! And to start us off at number 10, we've got a real classic spot. A spot that's close to the hearts of all. You could really call this two spots, but I'm gonna put them both in one just because you got the right tower, which overlooks the beach and the fruit stands. And then you got the left tower, which has a view of Rico Harbor and all of the surrounding area. This is a decision you'll have to make of which tower you think would be a fatter spot for the session, but both provide with a respectable starter spot to get you going on your journey of blinkers, and that's why it finds itself at number 10 spot on the list. At number 9, I have a fat spot that even before I was old enough to blink, I think that this little wall over here at the end of the beach would be an incredible spot to be at. I mean, this spot has plenty of potential, and I don't think that most people are ready for. You've got a lot to work with here, a shallow spot to splash around in, and you can always jump in a little deeper. And with a nice dry grassy spot to keep all your stuff nice and dry. And ultimately, the main appeal of this blinker spot is that you're so close to peanut bark, head inside and have a good time. And there's even a couple spots inside you could try to sneak in a couple blinkies. Just try to keep it low key, alright G? Rico Harbor is the perfect spot to find some of that succulent seafood I've been hearing about. But it's important to work up an appetite first. Which brings us to our number 8 spot. As a child, I struggled to find any reason as to why these cliffs would exist, as you barely even end up using them in the game anyways. However, with age comes wisdom. A grown man will look at these two freaky little cliffs and realize they've been screaming blinker spot at you all along. It's isolated, it's got a good view of the whole place, and it's even got a couple trees with melons on them if you'll want a snack. A couple blinkies here, and a couple dives will have you working up an appetite in no time. If you're in the harbor, don't miss out on this blinker spot. Our number 7 spot is my case on how not all blinker locations need to be a grandiose scenic landscape. Don't get me wrong, we have plenty of that coming up on the list. However, this spot is about reliability. Sometimes it's about having a nice quiet spot somewhere out of the way for you and the bros to just hang out and cut loose, blow out some steam, and take a couple blinky winkies. It's all about bringing good vibes at the end of the day and staying out the way.
Hey, chill, bro.
Number 6 brings us to the picturesque vistas of Bianca Hills. Now we have to give an honorable mention to the top of the windmill spot. It's very iconic and it's very nice. However, I've got a better spot for the list. These grassy hills overlooking the village has got to be my favorite spot in this level. The grass in Bianca Hills has always given me the impression that it would just be nice grass to lay in. Because as you know, not all grass is nice to lay in. A cozy spot for you and your boys to be in the clouds. You're not going to want to miss out on this one next time you're in Bianca Hills. This next spot needs no introduction. You already know, Serena Beach is a prime blinker location no matter where you choose to be. Honestly, just find a spot to post up here and blink away at the sunset and the mesmerizing music. Take a relaxing swim or vibe out on the beach with the locals. You can even get fresh juice from the lady at the bar. Just sit back and relax and just take it all in. Life is truly beautiful in this present moment, guys. And who knows, maybe that lady will restock the juice in. But for now, let's just sit back and take a couple blinkers, shall we? Getting geeked on Gelato Beach has got to be one of the greatest times on Isle Delfino. And this little island here is just the right size for the job. You have everything you can need to spend the day chiefing away and having fun in the sun with the slimes. You've got the bonus of a nice swing for some sick dives, and plenty of shade from the palm trees around you to keep you and your gang from roasting out here in the tropical heat. Don't forget the sunscreen, guys. After that, you can head over to the juice bar and grab a passion fruit mojito. A couple of those and a couple of blinkies, and you'll be right where you need to be. But hey, no shame, because it's our blinker vacation. Pianta Village is our next destination for our spot, and it's a prime location for a blinker situation. You have to make sure you come visit the village during the Puff Puff Pass Festival. That's when all the Piantas and all the boys come out to vibe and start tweaking out and shit. And if you're lucky, the Piantas will start passing out the free pre-rolls once everybody's nice and geeked. Because there's so many great places to go here, there was a lot of competition for my favorite spot here. I ultimately settled with this guy. This blinker spot right here is pure vibes. A spot that you can chill out and bring a couple sandwiches in a basket, maybe spark one up with shoddy on the swing, and just bask in the spectacular views of the Puff Festival down below. This spot has one of the best views on the entire island. This cozy spot truly stands out, so we gotta give it the number 3 spot on the list. At number 2, we have a spot that most people won't even know. Even some seasoned veterans of Super Mario Sunshine won't know about this blinker spot. The old school teacher has a secret pack, and he's not gonna share unless you help him clear out some stuff. So, just give him a hand real quick. Shouldn't take very long. And then, he'll let you take a blinker off his fully charged Puffco Peak Pro. And after the smoke clears, you'll find yourself in one of the most legendary spots in the game. And there's a good chance you might start to green out at first. But once you calm down, you'll lock in and see the beauty in life again. And thank the schoolman for being so generous. Hey, but be careful, because the calm down is crazy. At last, we are perched at the precipice of the final reveal. And before I reveal to you guys my number 1 spot, I'm giving an honorable mention to this spot as well, because it was just too hard to decide which one I liked the most, and I didn't want to leave out the other one. So yeah, this spot is also nice, and I'm sorry if you don't like that. And here we are at the peak. This is my number 1 blinker spot in the whole game. This spot has everything in my opinion. A majestic view of one of the most visually striking levels in the game, plenty of open space to tweak out, and it's got a little splashy for you to splash around in, and some trees to stay out of the burn zone. This spot comes with the benefit of it being a double deal package. You've got the top part of course, but you've also got the bottom part below to take a blinky out of the heat and stay cool. This spot really does have everything. And ever since I was a little kid, I've always just liked coming up here and hanging out. There's just something about this place that I really like. And that's why it finds itself the number 1 spot on the list. And don't forget to hit up the plug man before you leave. This concludes my top 10 blinker spot list in Super Mario Sunshine. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end. If you had a good laugh, or just had fun watching this video, even just a little bit, consider giving it a like and sharing it. I had a lot of fun making this video. However, even though it's just a shit post, it did take me quite a long time to make the video come out just how I wanted it to. Since I had so much fun, I do plan on making more of these videos. So if that's something you'd like to see more of, consider subscribing today for free. Once again, thank you so much for watching the video, and have a good rest of your day. And also don't forget to take a blinker.